The CDC is investigating an outbreak of E. coli.
It is working to find the source in an E. coli outbreak.
It's caused quite a scare with an E. coli outbreak.
E. coli, it's a bacteria that sends thousands of people to the hospital every year. But did you know most E. coli are harmless?
The CDC says the bacteria is part of a healthy intestinal tract. It helps us digest food, produce vitamins, and protect us from harmful germs.
But some E. coli can make you severely ill, and you can get infected from contaminated food.
That's how a Kansas City man believes he contracted it. The foodborne illness didn't just make him sick, but escalated the severity of his stage 4 kidney disease.
Reporter Zach Summers shares his story, plus we'll share ways you can avoid contracting E. coli.
It's been quite the roller coaster, I'd say.
Lucas Kirby doesn't like to ask for help, but the 23-year-old was forced to when he became violently ill.
It was just all hitting me all at once. I actually thought I was going to die. It was crazy.
He thought it was a fever at first. Doctors at KU Medical Center discovered it was actually a strain of E. coli bacteria.
Extreme fatigue, dehydration, excreting out of both ends, and it's not pretty, to say the least. And you can't really sit up, you can't walk. It took me out, for sure.
To complicate matters, Lucas is currently waiting on a kidney transplant. He was diagnosed with stage 4 chronic kidney disease at age 16.
My doctors said that I've got 2 years if I do no treatment at all. So that's no dialysis, no transplant, and now it's reduced by another year.
A grim prognosis that haunts Lucas's mother.
It's a scary disease to have, kidney disease, and we thought it would go much further into his life, not at age 23.
E. coli spreads by eating contaminated food. Lucas has an idea of where he contracted the illness, but it hasn't been confirmed.
It's reported automatically, sometimes through just the computers in the labs.
Dr. Dana Hawkinson, Medical Director for Infection Control and Prevention at KU Health System, says most people recover from E. coli without being hospitalized. He says avoiding food cross-contamination, cooking food to its appropriate temperature, and good hand hygiene are good preventative measures.
And when you do all of those things, you can certainly reduce the risk, even if there might be contamination of your food.
Blood pressure's up.
As for Lucas, this experience has forced him to prioritize his health now more than ever.
I hope I never get it again. That's for sure.
Kirby was released from the hospital a week after being admitted. As of February 2025, he's still trying to find a potential kidney donor.
To avoid contracting E. coli, the CDC says when camping or traveling, always use safe water for drinking, cooking, and brushing your teeth. Also look for milk or juices with the word pasteurized on the label. That process kills harmful germs. And a Kansas City area health expert says one of the best things to do is stay informed.
Watch the news. Because when there's outbreaks, there's very seldom just one case here and then another state away or so another case over there. And E. coli usually comes from a common source or one that can be tracked back, but that takes a while.
Our investigations have uncovered part of the problem with tracing a foodborne illness is a fragmented system and lack of oversight. There's more than a dozen different federal agencies responsible for enforcing food safety laws.
There's no really one person in charge or a group of people in charge. The ability to go, hey, we should fix this and this is how we should do it.
The federal government also has a list of 120 diseases they want states to let them know about. But it's up to each state to decide what results from patients it actually reports to the CDC. To learn more about the diseases that could be putting your food and health at risk, head to investigatetv.com and search Outbreak.